about the Spurs, they talk about consistency from the front office to the coaching staff to the effort on the floor. Take a guy like LaMarcus Aldridge. He embodies that, doesn't he, Kenny?
Yes, he does. He's got great scoring. He's got great footwork in the block. The art of the mid-range jump shot is still there, but he can pick and pop and pick and roll, Shaq.
You know, he always finds a way to impact the game with his shot. When he's on like Texas barbecue, Ernie.
Ooh, Texas barbecue.
That wraps it up from here. Thanks for joining us.
I'm hungry.
We'll see you later.
To the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against the Golden State Warriors.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, on the road, you need as many contributors as you can find. The reserves definitely helped fuel the win that time.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, the NBA Players Union recently voted unanimously to fund health care insurance for retired players. Now, Chris Paul, the Players Association's president, said, "We're in this position because of the hard work of the men who came before us. It's important that we take care of our extended NBA family and ensure the well-being of our predecessors." Kevin?
Thanks, DA. A true sign of how caring the NBA is, always looking out for the retired players. And every veteran goes through a period, Chris, where they are benched for rest, especially this late in the season. Did you ever go through that? And is it something that's easy to accept?
Looking back, I would not have mind being benched for rest. It wasn't that popular when I played. You had to even go hard in practices.
Right.
I think now teams understand how to handle that, and I think the schedule change may make it so that a lot of players won't have to have rest during the season. But you want to be in a position where you're not fighting for a playoff spot, because if you're fighting for a playoff spot for a position, then rest is the last thing on your mind. As we always used to say, hey, you can rest all you want after you lose in the playoffs, so you have to balance your rest with expectation.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor right now for the Spurs, skilled tandem of Leonard and Aldridge at the 3 and the 4. Norman Powell is out there with Murray, and it's Ezeli in at the 5.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Chapman. All 3 throws good from Chapman.
He's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. Murray dishes to Aldridge. 14 feet away. Doesn't go that time. On defense, San Antonio. Trails wide open. No good on the 3. Up top, Leonard. He's covered by Chapman. Leonard, the pass to Murray. Feeds it to Aldridge. It's Ezeli, high post. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Chapman with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. He dishes it to Lopez. It's good from long range. Lopez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
They swipe it. Now the Lakers on the break. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority. Aldridge a screen.
Right side, Leonard. To stop the run. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And maybe that'll get them going. They need to find a rhythm.
Well, yeah, it took them a while to get those first points. Maybe this will help their confidence just a little bit.
Now, here's Ball. They get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from Chapman. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Chapman. Murray kicks to Ezeli. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Just 5 on the clock. Aldridge a screen. That's a 2 from Powell. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Powell's got his first 2 points.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
Here's Chapman. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that makes them 80% from the floor early on. Let's see how long they can stay this hot.
Leonard sets a screen for Murray. Azealia screen. Poked away. Here's Aldridge. And he can't bank that one in. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Wells. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Utah.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
No, but I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
Now here's Leonard. He had 31 points in the win against the Warriors in Oakland.
Yeah, and his offense fueled him on D2. He was more than a handful on that end, piling up the steal.
Here's Chapman. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Passes it to Wells. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Spurs trail by 8. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
And we all know Brook Lopez can score in the post. And he might be just as valuable working from the elbow and running in that pick and pop action.
Chapman's shot is off.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
In the corner, it's Ezeli. That's blocked by Chapman. Pass to Kuzma. To the inside. Over to the left wing. This is to Lopez. Here's Leonard. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Leonard's got 8 points.
It's a strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Here's Chapman. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Spurs trail by 6. They set the pick. Murray kicks to Leonard. Azealia screen. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Chapman. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Aldridge. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Lakers leading by 4. Here's Chapman. 8 points for him. The shot's good from Kuzma.
That's the way to attack. Get it into the post and go to work.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Azealia screen. Nobody near Leonard. And it's Ezeli with the jam.
And using that big body to kind of carve out space, Ezeli loves to score off missed shots.
The pass to Chapman. Now the dish to Wells. Ball, the pass to Chapman. The feed to Lopez. Pass to Chapman with the shot. Rebounded by the Spurs.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Now Murray. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Azealia screen. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. He feeds it to Murray. Goes up to the stripe. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Wells. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all.
Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Aldridge is screen. Now here's Powell. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. That evens the score. Aldridge has got his second bucket tonight.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
Here's Chapman. He's got 8. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Chris, you had to deal with different injuries during your playing career. Some guys get bit by the injury bug, and some others avoid it their whole career. Do you think that staying healthy, Chris, is a skill, or is it just luck of the draw?
Man, that's a great question, Kevin. I really can't answer that. When you look at a guy like Jordan and seeing him only hurt his ankle one time, or you know, I do think when you take care of your body and you prepare that you can definitely stave off injuries. But at the same time, I think it's the luck of the draw. If you're a guy like myself and you're rebounding in the paint and there are a lot of feet under you, you're going to come down on someone's ankle and twist your ankle. We've seen a lot of non-physical injuries, a lot of injuries that just seem to happen out of nowhere. When you look at George's injury with the Olympics that time, or you look at a guy like Steph Curry with his ankle injuries that he had back in the day. So I really can't answer that. That's a great question. It's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? But I would just say this, no matter how hard you work, it takes a little bit of luck to be successful. I think we always say that. So I would lean on more so the side of luck than necessarily being prepared and not having luck.
Good answer. San Antonio trailing here. Kicks to Gay. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
When you watch Rudy Gay out there on the court, you see just why he's always been a solid scorer in our league. I mean, any situation, any type of offense, he can find a way to get points, and really one of the more underrated players we have in our league.
Now here's Knight, and right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Passes it to Chapman. Shot clock at 6. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And with Rudy Gay, scoring, Greg, has never been a problem for him. Has pretty much had the same level of production his entire career.
And if you say that about some players, it's considered an insult, but it's a good thing for Gay. Usually he'll shoot in the mid-40s for his field goal percentage, and solid at that small forward position. Also a great ISO game.
Here's Mills. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Green kicks to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They hold the early advantage on the ground.
Here's Chapman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
That free throw good from Chapman. And both free throws good from Chapman. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Mills kicks to Gay. Shoots from the line, and he drops that one in. Gay's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
You can't forget about the precise mid-range shooting of Gay. He's as good as they come from there.
Here's Chapman. He's covered by Gay. And Nance kicks to Zubats. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Chapman the pass to Zubats. Here's Stevenson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Now here's Gay. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Before his injury, Rudy Gay had made some strides on the defensive end. In general, Greg, he doesn't get enough credit sometimes for his impact on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Gay has always been a great ball hawk. I mean, he's got long arms to pick off lazy passes. He gets a good amount of blocks for a wing player as well. Very much so underrated when you talk about his defense.
Here's Chapman coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. And that one comes up a bit short. Now here's Gay. He's guarded by Chapman. Mills dishes to Green. Gay outside. Shot off the screen. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that's the level of concentration you can expect this game. Unfazed by the intense defense when he's going up with his shot.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for Los Angeles.
And they really based almost their entire offense around the 3-point shots. Spread the floor, space the defense, and if the deep shots aren't falling, at least it should open things up inside.
Here is Knight. And Los Angeles with a triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Mills. From 17 feet out. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And you can see the Gay's teammate feel at ease with him rising up to these jumpers. His confidence is truly infectious to the rest of his team.
Chapman the pass to Knight. And Nance kicks to Knight. Pass to Chapman. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one goes. The Lakers making a switch here. Both free throws good from Chapman. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Knight. Anderson the screen. From past the arc. We come back right after this. Completely new group for Los Angeles. A different look now for San Antonio. Lakers leading by 13. They've got Brook Lopez all out there with Wells. Then there's the captain, and it's Kuzma in at the 4 spot. That's the Laker 5. To the paint. Chapman the pass to Wells. buries the long-range jumper. Wells has got 11 points.
And Wells has such a quick release. He's ready to pull as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against the Jazz was terrific. He had 41 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
I mean, well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
Murray dishes to Leonard. To the middle, looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. With the clock winding down, and the dunk by Aldridge.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Now, here's Wells. A 23-point game for him in the win against Utah. Kuzma passes to Lopez. And the rejection by Ezeli. Now here's Powell. Tight defense on him. He kicks it to Murray. Back to Powell. Feeds to Leonard. Aldridge a screen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's interesting to see the impact of technology on the game, too. I heard LeBron James. A lot of players now review footage on a tablet when they check out their play.
Well, yeah, you know, back in the older days, a lot of us went to the locker room and you would go in the room and watch it on video. So it's the same type premise. It's just that, you know, technology is better today. I mean, every guy wants to do it. You want to know what you're doing well, what you're doing wrong. You're all a coach on the floor. You're the quarterback, and LeBron especially is the quarterback of his offense. So it doesn't surprise me.
Going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Elbow shot is on the way. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
The pass to Kuzma. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's stolen by Ezeli. Murray with it. Now guarded by Wells. The three from Leonard. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
A meteoric ascent for Luke Walton. 2 years before signing as coach for the Lakers, he was a part-time assistant with their development team. Now the youngest head coach in the league. He's almost 2 years younger than Kobe Bryant.
And the rejection by Ezeli. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Aldridge. In the corner, Powell with it. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits. Talk about compiling your coaching resume in a hurry. Luke Walton, in his first year as an assistant, wins a title. And in year 2, as interim head coach, leads the Warriors to the best start in league history.
No, it's all about timing and grace. 24-0 start. With Walton at the helm, they went 39-4. It catapulted him to the front of the line among head coaching candidates.
He took good advantage of that screen. And 12 points for Aldridge.
He played a very solid first quarter. Now he's taking it up a notch in the second.
1:44 left in the first half. Chapman to pass the ball. And Chen's shot. Here's Chapman. He's got 16. To the inside, Kuzma. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Lakers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shoot two.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Murray. Aldridge against Nance. Aldridge misses. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Chapman. Dishes the ball. Here's Wells. Gets the 14-footer to ball. Wells has got 13 points now in the quarter.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Powell for three. Nance gets the rebound.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Chapman. He's got 16. There's the dish to Nance. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. And the Lakers lead by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Powell kicks to Murray. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Powell with it. Now guarded by Wells. Powell dishes to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. They get it back. Aldridge kicks to Azili for three. Murray drops in the tray. Murray's got 5. And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic night from long range so far. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, you have done a really good job finding other guys and creating for yourself. What are you seeing out there that allows you to do that?
A lot of it is just seeing what's available when we come down the floor and just, making a decision from there. I want to be able to punish them if they give me too much space, but, as soon as they start focusing on me, then I can get the ball to an open man, and the team has done a great job of finishing the play so far, DA.
Trust is so big in this league. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Shammy Wells has been sensational.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard, the 2 stars at the forward spots. Powell is out there with Murray, and it's Azili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And now this game is becoming a showcase for Aldridge. He's been out of control, a one-man team. Now it's just a matter of getting him the ball and getting out of his way.
And it's Ball in the corner. Pass to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and stolen by Murray, and they're pushing it up. Rejected by Chapman, and the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. San Antonio shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Inside, it's stolen by Ezeli. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And Chris, when you played, you were known as a guy your size who could rip and run. Take it coast to coast. You look around the league now, who are some of the best big men ball handlers?
Oh, you love it. If you get that board, you got to be able to take it, speed up the offense. We've seen Draymond just have a field day doing it with all the players of his team that can knock it down and score. Blake Griffin, Anthony Davis. We've even seen Paul Millsap and Julius Randle do it a little bit. So I love the fact that if you get that board and push it, it makes it easier because you don't have to look for the outlet. You can actually find that point guard, that two-guard, the transition, and let them score, and you be the facilitator.
Here's Chapman. He's got 16. This is it to Kuzma. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 9. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ball. Aldridge is screen. Murray the pass to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. And Aldridge slams it in.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Chapman, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Well, he's been lights out all game. No one can deny that, but I'm not sure his efforts will be enough to get his team to win.
Pass to Kuzma. There's the triple. And the shot by Wells, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray with it. He's got 5. Ezeli screen. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Leonard. Releases. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And now it's only a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Chapman. He's covered by Leonard. And he jams it with authority.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. San Antonio calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
This is a critical timeout for them. They've got to come up with a plan to slow him down right here and right now.
Changes here for the Spurs. Levert, he's checked in for Ezeli. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. And Laverne kicks to Gay. They set the screen. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs trail by 7. The feed to Powell. Anderson the screen. Powell kicks to Gay. That shot misses. Nice D from Chapman.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
He feeds it tonight. Here's Chapman. He's got 20. Ball, the pass to Chapman. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Guys, Kawhi Leonard has become a go-to scorer, but his focus still starts at the defensive end. He said, my mindset is the same every game. Whoever I'm playing against, I go in and try to stop their best scorer and then try to get myself going on the offensive end. Kevin?
And David, that's what you get with Kawhi. Mr. Consistency, one of the best two-way players in the game. Ball kicks to Zubac. Feeds the ball. Here's Chapman. Over in the corner, Randall. Here's Ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been great.
And Julius Randle, like a lot of these Lakers, still has room to develop defensively. Chris, what's the key for him at that end?
Well, he's already got a great nose for defensive rebounding. He's got to improve as a help defender a little bit, but he needs to use his mobility to cover that ground a little bit quicker and cut off the lane. Oh, he took a terrific angle right there off the screen, something they work on every day in practice.
Here's Chapman, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And when he gets his points within the flow of the offense, that efficiency has helped them build this lead.
Murray kicks to Anderson. Anderson the screen. Back to Murray. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Chapman. He's got 24. Randall with a screen for Knight. There's a good screen. Here's Chapman. And that one is off. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
I mean, frustrating when missed free throws become contagious. Really, the Achilles heel in that one.
Yeah, it's sad when you're aggressive enough to draw the fouls, but just not enough touch to cash them.
Outside Knight. Pass to Zubac. Here's Chapman. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the deal. He's attacking.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ingram's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Norman Powell. That's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Gay left side. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Julius Randle with an intriguing game. A great rebounder. He's a pretty good ball handler for his size, too.
Yeah, he likes to rip it and run, and very athletic when he gets ahead of steam, and boy, he can be tough to contain.
Green kicks to Anderson. It's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Chapman, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Aldridge.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Larry Nance is checked in for Julius Randle. The 2K leaderboard shows us who the top assist men have been since the All-Star break. Well, you look at the captain, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
Free throw, good, Anderson. And Chris, you had a great and very long playing career. Talk about how that's prepared you for broadcasting.
I think it's prepared me for broadcasting because I have a unique take on what it takes to get ready, kind of the things that you can't be taught, kind of the war wounds, the scars that you have. I can kind of peel mine back and explain how I got it. I think that by playing for young teams, good teams, bad coaches, good coaches, by being in different situations, it allows me to explain to the fan base what a player is actually going through and maybe what play is going to happen next. So I love being able to have the technical side of it with the plays because of the coach I play for, but also being very close with some great players, understanding the mental aspect. And really, honestly, Kev, I know you're not going to like this too well, but I work with great guys like you. So when you throw up a softball and we get to talk about something that we love, man, and you make me look great, it's easy, man, working with great teammates. You know that great teammates make you better, and you're the best point guard in the business the way you throw the assist out there. So I've been fortunate to have good experience, and I got great teammates, and I'm having a blast with it.
Well, you sound great. It's an honor to work with you, but I always like the take. You always give me an answer that sometimes I don't expect, and I think that's what the fans like about your commentary.
Yeah, when I used to watch the games, and I see some great guys, George Blaha from Detroit, I grew up watching him, and I just love just the pure honesty of what you're thinking at that moment, and don't take it personal, because I love the game, and so I don't want to have to try to protect a thought or an old school or a group of people. If a guy plays bad and he's the best in the world, I'm going to say it, and if he made a move I've never seen, I'm just really going to say it. And so I try not to exaggerate and just say specifically how I feel, and I'm glad to be a part of a game that can fill you with so much emotions. It's easy just being yourself.
No good on that.
Oh, well, Kevin, throughout his career, Gay has been a no.
Los Angeles leading by 12. You've got the captain all out there with Wells. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the force line. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Don't usually see him shooting the three.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first two quarters, though.
Kicks it to Green. Wells with the steal. Pass to Chapman. Over Green. Chapman's shot is off.
They get some extra attention from the D on that trip, and it throws the shot off.
And that one's good by Gay.
We like seeing Gay get this involved in the offense, especially early, just taking over and dominating whoever is on him.
Passes to Kuzma. Here's Chapman. Ball, the pass to Chapman. Over Gay. And he sees that one hitting the back of the rim on the way in. That's now 32 points for the captain. And Mills kicks to Green. There's the pick. He dishes it to Leonard. A rebound by the Lakers.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
Chapman, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Mills kicks to Gay. Green, the screen. Launches it. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Lopez a screen. And here is Ball. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. Kuzma. Offensive rebound. And the foul called on Danny Green. And that'll be his third foul so far. And some changes here for the Spurs. Estes Ezeli, he's checked in for Gay. Norman Powell comes in for Danny Green. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. Dishes it to Ball. Lopez a screen. Here's Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 14. Now Murray. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Murray. Now Here's Wells. Guarded by Powell. Chapman, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Chapman. He's covered by Leonard. Lopez a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, that goes in. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Powell dishes to Leonard. He kicks it to Murray. Azealia screen. Powell for 3. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Now here's Powell. Outside Aldridge. There's the dish to Murray.
Love the fact that he can use his length to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot. Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Powell kicks to Azealia. Pass to Leonard. Azealia screen. Here's Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. Ripped away. Here's Chapman. He's covered by Leonard. Lopez, a screen on Leonard. The pass to Kuzma. The feed to Wells. 20 feet out. A rebound by Azealia. Azealia's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. They set the screen. Aldridge, the pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. Powell for 3. Chapman with the rebound. Chapman's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Spurs trail by 21. Murray with it. He feeds it to Azealia. Pass to Leonard. Looking to end the drought. And it's blocked by Chapman. And you look at today's players, they have so many more ways to connect with their fans. But Chris, at times, do you think that creates added pressure for the players?
Every player has pressure. I don't know about added pressure, but I do think it's a different time with social media, and you can hear everyone's opinion. So I think that you need to focus more if you're an athlete, but I don't think it adds more pressure, because whether or not someone can type it or say it in your face or boo you at a game, you're going to hear those words. Oh, well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
Here's Ball. There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Chapman's shot is off.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Feeds it to Azealia. 6 to shoot. It's Powell on the wing. With some arc, and it's good. 2 points.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
Well, he has the ability to make some subtle adjustments. I mean, just create just enough space to get your shot off.
Here's Lopez. Out on the play, basket down, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Laverne, he's checked in for Aldridge. Anderson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Green, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Mills in for Murray. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans. At times, just stretches of excellent defense. Potency
David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
DJ, great game.
Thanks, Char. Am I blowing up?
You're trending. Oh, hey, we need to go do an interview with the guys in the studio. Let's go.
Let's get it, man.
Hey, this is Shaq. That was an incredible performance with your triple-double. Was that something you set out to do early in the game?
Shaq, thank you so much. It was never something that I set out to do, but I did just try to be involved in every play on both sides of the ball. I mean, when you're active and you're moving, good things are happening, and they happen tonight. And I'm just so grateful that I was able to help my team by getting a win and making an impact on the stat sheet.
Great job. Ernie, back to you.